I've been professor of tropical medicine in Liverpool for 20 odd years. Before that I was in a research institution in the UK, in France and in the US. And I'm now a medical director at Institut Pasteur. In the Malaria Journal we're trying to cover the whole of malaria, which is quite a complicated field. It goes all the way from the biology of insects all the way to the biology of the parasite, and then at the other end, policies on malaria control, health sector reform, how countries cope with malaria on a grand scale. It came at an interesting time. We had been talking about new journals, but new journals in a paper format just weren't really feasible. So when it was possible to publish online, and particularly on open access, where scientists from the developing world could access the papers when they didn't have any formal libraries, this sounded very attractive, and we sort of made a bet on the idea that the access to internet would increase dramatically in the next few years, and 5 years down the road it has. They have now access to papers which they didn't have before. Well, it's been dramatically successful because it sort of increased after the first year we had 19 papers. Last year we had 127. 4 years later we got a very nice impact factor showing that those papers are actually cited. The second best impact factor in the field of tropical medicine, and that's I think was very important for the sort of confidence that authors have in the journal. My hopes for Malaria Journal is that it continues to increase in quality, and that we can keep being an important journal in covering the whole of the field. Open access publishing as a philosophy, as a reader, is very interesting, and I'm still looking at it from the point of view more of the scientists in the developing world, which is what concerns me most, rather than the scientists in Europe or in the United States, to whom open access or not open access makes very little difference. But for that public, it makes a tremendous difference, and so I'm all for it.